Okay. Rolling.
Hi, my name is Rinkema.
And I'm Donnie Peters.
And welcome to the 2022 World
Sorry,
Series.
I was saying rolling while you started. My bad. Rolling.
So just so you guys know, we're trying to do a vlog, and cameraman John is already screwing it up. Anyway, my name is Rinkema.
And I'm Donnie Peters.
Welcome to the 2022 World Series of Poker.
This year we're going to be doing something special for you guys. We're going to take you a bit behind the scenes with a World Series of Poker PokerGO vlog. It's our first time ever doing it, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so leave a comment down below with what you want to see from the WSOP. It could be production related. We both work for PokerGO, so anything is possible. We could stop for live for an entire day or just show you around what's happening in some of these tournaments. Either way, like and subscribe to the channel. Weekly vlog out every Saturday, and today we're kicking it off with the 25K fantasy draft. Donnie and I both have a team in the draft collaborating on that, and we'll show you around a little bit of what was happening in the 100K high roller.
What's going on, everyone? We are headed from Henderson, Nevada down to the Las Vegas Strip. Today we have the 25K fantasy draft, something that I'm probably way too excited for. That is the potential for quite a massive letdown, but yeah, happy this thing's back. Listen, shout out Daniel Negreanu for making this happen every single year. I know we didn't have it last time. The WSOP was around 2021 because of the whole COVID vaccine situation. I get it, you know, but it's really good to be back.
All right, let's talk value here for a second. We got coffees for the draft. How deep is our list?
I mean, the big list.
The big list
is like thousands of players deep. Basically, I went through Hendon Mob and I took every single player from the last 3 to 4 years of WSOPs. Didn't count the 2020 WSOP, of course, even though they did have stuff online, didn't count that. But looked at everyone that had multiple caches from all those years and put them in a big list, and then assigned the 25K fantasy scoring to that, and basically just made a giant list of who's performed the best, with the goal of, like, we can look at the 25K fantasy results and we can see who's done well, but there are players that haven't been drafted that maybe we find a diamond in the rough that way. And I think we found some that if we have to pull the trigger, we'll pull the trigger. But then also, for example, like Daniel Negreanu tweeted the other day, like, these are the top scores. But his list is actually wrong if you factor in things like 1 year Sean Deeb didn't get drafted.
Right.
He just totally didn't get drafted. I think he had 0 the year before, and then he didn't play a lot or whatever. People faded him, and he didn't get drafted. But, you know, I assigned the points there because in theory Deeb is always getting drafted, right? So you got to kind of look at that sort of stuff and see. So yeah, it's listen, I'm happy. Our list is super long, and then obviously we have like kind of that secondary list that's a little bit smaller of the players that we just like and we're gonna try and target. So yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah.
16 teams?
Looks like 15 right now.
15?
Yep. One of them was picking his daughter up at the airport.
What are the chances you guys all end up on your own team? That's what I'm wondering. How's the research been, boys?
It's been good. We're
Rigorous. I haven't slept in weeks.
ready to go.
How deep is the list?
He's number 15. We have some names, Remko.
Not really a deep, more of a shallow. I don't get. I mean, I've never deep as it.
Are you willing to draft foreigners, Brent?
No. We're not doing it.
Americans?
All Americans.
Americans?
We might.
Oh, we will.
We might.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, Maria Ho in the house.
I usually don't come to the doctor. I always have a piece of stuff.
There's the champ. Good to see you, boss. How are you?
How you doing? It's good to see you.
Oh, we're excited, especially because you didn't do research. Tim, are you nervous to be auctioneer in this company?
A little bit nervous. A lot of very important people here.
Have you practiced your pronunciations?
I have not yet, so I'm a little worried about. It's Michael Mizrachi.
Mizrachi.
Yeah, I think that's it. So that's the only one I'm having troubles with. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, Daniel. Draft is in the books once more. What do we think of the teams this year?
Well, I mean, I love my team. Everyone's saying they love my team. I mean, I had 3 horses I wanted for big, which was Alex Foxen, Nick Schulman, and Dario Sammartino. I didn't get Alex. I didn't budget enough. But I got Adrian Mateos for 6. What the hell? And then I got Dario for 16.
Sammartino at 16, I think, is the steal of the draft.
I did pay a lot for Nick Schulman because my boy Brent Hanks was kept, pumping me up there. But overall, like, I picked my man Dan Shack, who's playing the 100K. Hey Dan, I hope you live up to this $5 pick because I could have replaced you with something good. But I was shocked that he didn't bid on himself. But other than that, I got like solid mid-depth guys like Shore, Volpe, Josh Aryeh, the player of the year
good.
last year
That's
for
good.
$25. I spent $65 on Aryeh, Shore, and Volpe. Then you had San Martino, and I mean, what the fuck?
Okay, and you made us pay for Seaver.
No, I was.
Were
ready
you
to
were you
see-
willing to go for Seaver
Well,
yourself?
I was. Here's the thing. I had my big three, right? And I was trying to stick to that. But you guys went pretty high, and I was like, I really did want Seaver though. You went 64. I would have. I was thinking he should be like a $75 player. But again, I didn't want to get outside of what my game plan was going in, which is get the big three, and I wanted to get at least 2 of them, which I did.
I was shocked at how cautious you were in the beginning. Like I thought, oh, Daniel's gonna go big again on one guy, but you were waiting for so long. You had nobody for like 5 rounds.
I considered the big three the big guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? And because here's the thing, and I'm going to be frank with everybody. Typically in this draft, mixed game players super valuable because mixed game players, you know, this year there's so many high rollers at 25K and above for no limit pot limit that I was like, oh, hold the phone.
Right.
You know, I can have a guy like Adrian Mateos who plays one game,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
plays all of the big ones and he's amazing. El Matador, mi amigo. Okay, let's go.
And what about your own value? 111? Were you considering bidding more on yourself?
Well, listen, I think I should go for about that price, right? Because then you have to, use that strategy of like stars and scrubs.
Right.
But here's my thought: is like I'm already gonna have myself because I have myself, and if I do well, I'm happy. So if I can allocate differently, I do that. But I do think that, it makes sense to pay for me and Sean both. 110 is probably the right amount.
Good luck.
All right, thanks, bud.
Do you like your team?
I love our team. Things didn't go as planned, but I think we recovered and we ended up with a very nice team.
What's
It went better than planned.
What's the biggest thing you missed on, you think, looking at the board now?
Probably Shulman was
Shulman,
really
we
high.
wanted Negreanu Shulman or Negreanu D. We were gonna go all in on 2 players.
Right. What do you think of our team?
It's pretty bad.
Your
It's
team's
pretty
terrible.
bad
Yeah, the
overall.
Pocket
Terrible.
Five seems easily the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, do you
terrible.
have one guy who will play 50Ks?
I know like 3-year players.
Right.
And I've been in the industry for 15 years.
Brent Hanks' opinion matters a lot with these things, so I'm glad you like it.
Really bad, man.
Daniel Ospina didn't have any cashes last year. We looked
And
him
Romaine
up.
Lewis isn't even a real person. So, I mean, it's like lettuce.
Romain Lewis is the highest scoring player that's never been drafted.
Is he really?
He is really, yes.
Well, he's due to have an off year.
All right, Donnie. Teams are set. We have the big board up, the yellow board, as it's called now. Let's run through our own team first, Donnie. We had a long list of players that we went through. There it is. Donnie's on the board. It's like the Weather Channel over here. It is. Run through these names, Donnie. Do it for us.
All right, David ODB Baker, $53. We were going to go up to like 60 or 70 with him. He was sitting right in front of us, said he's playing his normal schedule, so that's going to be good. Kevin Gerhardt, I mean, this guy's a crusher. I don't think a lot of people know about Kevin Gerhardt too much, but the people in the draft do. He went $51.
He texted us immediately after he got drafted, and he was super happy.
Like David Baker, we were willing to go pretty high with him, 60 to 70, so we feel good with that value. Brian Hastings, another one. I mean, Brian Hastings has multiple bracelet wins, always seems to perform well every World Series, so we're happy with that. And then Scott Seaver as well. These are really our big 4, and all of them were in our tier 2. When we were coming into the draft, we're like, we need to get 2 to 3 players from our tier 1/tier 2. Ended up with 4 of them, so we feel really good there, and then just filled out the rest of the way.
One thing also, every single player we drafted, we spoke to beforehand, which was very important. Seaver said he's going to go tournaments over cash games. He's going to play a big schedule. He says he's hungry, which hungry Scott Seaver, how can you not bet on that? Negreanu was bidding him up with us. He said he saw how eager we were and he wanted to bid him up. Obviously, if we had saved a few bucks, that would have given us more room at the end. However, we were quiet for about 2.5 hours and slowly sort of moving through our list of long shots and sleeper picks. And we ended up with these 4 guys.
I mean, Dylan Wiseman, arguably the best PLO player in the world, might not dabble in too many other events, but there's 10 to 12 PLO-centric events.
And he's going to play some no limit also.
Yeah, he's a grinder. Eddie Blumenthal, I think his official name is Nicholas Blumenthal. If you're looking up anything on Hindemob or something like that. Plays a lot of mixed game stuff, plays some of the 10K mix as well. Super sleeper pick. Daniel Ospina, also kind of like Eddie Blumenthal, where he's going to play a lot of that mixed game stuff, 10Ks. And then Romaine Lewis. So Romaine Lewis is actually the 8th or 9th highest scorer over the last 3 years. No one really knows about him. He's averaged 100 points or more for the last 3 World Series of Pokers. Won a bracelet last World Series. French player, Winamax Pro. He's already out here, ready for his best summer ever. So yeah, Romaine's kind of our guy that we're super pumped on. We're gonna call him Romaine Lettuce Lewis, and hopefully he makes it happen for us. So we are first live stream today, the event number 2, 100K High Roller Bounty. Remko and I, Remko's not here yet, fashionably late as always, or possibly bike riding late, I don't know what that guy. But we're gonna do a 1-hour preview on YouTube, our first of the summer. We always enjoy this. It's basically us just yelling to the YouTube crowd, getting into it in those social streets. So looking forward to a huge $1.1 million first place prize up for grabs. So yeah, let's make it happen. This is the, I don't really know what to call it. Should we call it the dungeon? Like this is where they got us. It's, you know, we used to have a room at Rio, but there's not that many rooms this year, so we got to find space where we can make do. But hey, listen, the setup is good. We're tucked away. I mean, it just looks like a mess right now because we're sloppy people when we come to work. But yeah, it's good stuff. We are right off of the main set. If you're looking at the main set to the left of it, this guy right here, Antonio, the photographer. Yeah, but this is the main feature table stage. Some people call it the Thunderdome. Some people call it the Mothership. And we're just right off the left of it, tucked away behind the curtains. If you need us, I mean, really, please don't need us. Please don't come find us. But if you absolutely need to, that's where we'll be back there. What's up? What's up? What's up?
So, just so you guys all know, we have 2 PokerGO shop booths, and no, this is not an infomercial, but just so you know, these lovely people here got all the merch you could ever want. So if you're just here for 1 or 2 events, grab a little souvenir. All right, when you come down the escalator after parking your car, you're gonna come straight into this area where, you know, weatherman style, I can show you where to go, but it sort of speaks for itself. And then you just book it left, straight into that long hallway where it says, "Welcome to the World Series of Poker," and that's where the action starts. So let's go have a look. It's a huge logo of the World Series of Poker. Huge. The room is even bigger though. So, coming down the hallway, you can just go straight into the main room. It's massive. So if you've been to the Rio, this is like the pavilion plus the Amazon all in one room. If you've been to PCA, this room is even bigger than the main ballroom there. So pretty impressive. Let's have a look. All right, now we're finally inside this enormous Paris ballroom where most of the action will be happening, right?
Most of the action, yes. You got a bunch of day ones that are gonna be happening in here. Cash games and satellites in the back. You got the King's Lounge. You got kind of the high roller section, nicer tables, nicer chairs. This is where you wanna be to start, and then hopefully you make it on over to the Bally side.
All right, today is the 100K final table. Donnie and I are doing the preview stream commentary for YouTube, so let's head on over to Bally's and go check it out. All right, so we just left Paris. We're now heading over to Bally's. You gotta come through the casino, but it's a really short walk. We timed it. It's basically 5 minutes, like back wall to back wall. So get your steps in, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so once you come through the casino, you go through this alleyway basically into where all the action is happening. All right, welcome inside what I guess we call the Platinum Room. We're on the Bally side now. This is where a lot of the day 2 action will be happening, but when there's a huge event like today, it's also day 1 action, and then we'll go over to that side where the Mothership live streaming area is, and that's where we do in the commentary as well. So let's have a look around here and then head on over there. All right, guys, we are here now, sort of in this little secret behind-the-scenes area where we'll be doing commentary on YouTube for free, the 1-hour free previews. As you can see, cameraman John over there, that's where the final table is. It's kind of hard to tell, but you give you an idea of where we are at in the room. You can see sort of Chance Corner and Dario Sammartino there on the left. We're about to jump in, free preview commentary. It's our usual circus that we're doing, but it's going to be a lot of fun, so let's check it out. Welcome to the Las Vegas Strip. David Tuckman said it beautifully. The first final table stream of the 2022 World Series of Poker is here. My name is Remko Rinkema, and I am joined as always by Donnie Peters to provide you a 1-hour free preview of this 100K High Roller Bounty final table. Stu Unger's banner is in the house along with plenty other legends of the game, as David Tuckman and Sam Graff provide commentary on the PokerGO live stream, which will run until we have a winner in this event. But we are only here for the first hour as we look at Chance Corner, three-time WSOP bracelet winner and the big favorite heading into this final table. The reigning main event champion, Corey Aldemere, he's in with a chance. He has a short stack, but never count him out. He's done it in the main event. That also means he can do it in the high roller. There's Dario Sammartino, runner-up in the 2019 WSOP main event. As always, looking classy with the hair. Love rooting for Dario. And here's a look at the chip count. Chance Corner, an overwhelming chip leader, followed by David D. Peters, Ali Msirovic, Dario Sammartino, and Corey Aldemere also in the mix. There were 46 total entries in this event. 7 places were paid, and there you see the name on the screen, Mr. Phil Ivey with the min cash. He is back, he is ready to fire, and we're excited to have him here at the 2022 World Series of Poker. Some short stacks coming into this final table, so we might see some early action. If you're new to the show, please keep in mind, like and subscribe to the channel. I've been promised that I can give away 1 annual subscription to PokerGO at the end of this stream, so you better subscribe right now because the giveaway will be in the chat. So you have to respond to my little secret question in the chat once we get to the end of the stream. So 1 annual subscription for subscribers only to our YouTube channel. So keep an eye on that. First hand here, corner, Jack 7 also on the button. Donnie, by the way, welcome. Haven't even given you a chance to speak yet.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Just look at those fresh new chips. Oh, come on.
Beautiful, beautiful new set of chips. See you later, Rio also Hotel Casino. Welcome to Bally's and Garris on the Strip. Oh, here we go. And we have action right away.
It's going to be tough to catch Chance Corner, but if anybody can do it, it would be David Peters, and he does have a significant amount of chips going into this final table, but really anything can happen. I mean, how many times do we see the chip leader come into the day with just a dominant lead and then just blow it in 5 minutes? Maybe that happens today. Probably not.
My strategy is to kind of see how the short stacks, play. I never really go into strategy, I guess. I mostly just kind of see how people play and react. There's going to be a lot of ICM pressure on the shorter stacks. Sets me a chance to have most of the chips. So he's going to be looking to apply pressure on me. So I'm going to have to be aware of that. And can't get too crazy or out of line given the ICM scenario. So yeah, I'm just going to play my game and see what happens.
The 100K High Roller Bounty with 25K bounties had a stacked field, and Phil Ivey finished in the money. He collected the min cash, and then we moved on to the final table. Corey Aldemere was the short stack, as well as Dario Sammartino, and it was Chance Corner leading the way. David Peters was just behind him, and Ali Msirovic was also in the mix.
I mean, yeah, they're all great players. Anyone can spin it up quickly. The other 3 don't have too many chips right now, but things can change in a hurry. So if any of them get chips, they're always going to be tough to play against no matter what. So.
And David Peters picks up kings for the 3rd time at this final table.
Yeah, this is not a glitch in the broadcast, in the cards. If you tuned in and then stepped away, and look at this.
Wow.
This is a big problem for Chance Corner. 8's very, very strong heads up.
Now, if they were shorter, I think all the chips are going in. Are they going in regardless?
Well, let's see. It depends how fast D. Peters plays it, but certainly Chance has to 3-bet here for value.
And sure enough, he does. He 3-bets to 1.8 million. And how does Peters play it?
3.9.
And Peters goes to 3.9.
And
could this be the hand?
Does Chance rip it now? Can he find a miraculous fold?
10 seconds.
It's a big moment for Chance Corner.
You heard the dealer say 10 seconds. That's how much time Chance has.
The bracelet.
He goes all in. There's a call. And it's kings versus 8s, and Chance Cornet's tournament life is on the line. This could be it. What a moment indeed. He asks if the 5 of hearts. Does it come? No, it's the 7. The board pairs, and David Peters has just won event number 2, the 100K Bounty No Limit Hold'em. There you have it, event number 2 champion. He'll earn himself $1.16 million and his 4th World Series of Poker bracelet.
All right, everyone, as they say in show business, that is a wrap for episode number 1.
I'm gonna get my mind right because I am playing tomorrow. You guys can see that in the next episode. What else we got in store, Remko?
Well, we have daily podcasts going out. Just search for PokerGO podcast on your favorite podcasting devices. Like I said at the start of the video, leave a comment down below on what you want to see in these videos. Hit like, subscribe, notification bell, even if you can fit it into your YouTube budget. But I just want to say, stay tuned to the show. Let us know how you feel about it, and we'll be back next week with more.